Just in case you were following my live earlier and you were watching me make this Dresden plate shirt and you were wanting to know what I use to connect it, this is the Heat and Bond Light. I get it by the big rolls. And I am literally getting ready to just cut a piece of it. I don't need the instructions anymore. I've been doing that for a while. So I'm cutting a piece. It's really just going to help keep it in place while I sew it. So it doesn't have to be perfect or anything. I just want it to be, to help me hold it in place while I sew. So I am cutting like a round circle, a big one. Okay. Save these little pieces. You can use them for other stuff. All right, let's see. We need to make sure it's not sticking off the edges anywhere. So we got to round it a little bit better. So we're going to cut it, fold it in half. That's the best way to round it. And fold it in half again. Best way to round something. And then just do this. Okay. And so now you have a big round piece that fits in the middle of here and does not stick out anywhere. And then you're going to cut out the middle because you don't need it. And that is right there. So you're going to cut the middle out, this circle out. And that circle you could use for the back of this. So you need this back too. So I am going to press this one more time and then attach this and then attach it to my shirt. So I need to get something to sew on, and I have this really neat, I have my wool, but I also have this really neat, it's like a cut and press board, and I think this will fit on here, so I'm just going to use it. It'll fit good enough. So we're just ironing it down again to make sure. Just pressing it down. Now when you sew this, you can sew up and down every stripe. You can sew just around the edges. You can do whatever you want. I am going to pick to sew just around the edges probably, and around the center circle. So you make sure this is on here. Make sure this is hot. Is this not on? This isn't on. Why isn't this on? Why isn't it on? Oh. No wonder it wasn't present. I plugged in my big one, not my little one, so we'll just use the big one. We'll do it again. I was like, it's kind of sticking when I'm pressing. I don't know what it's doing. User error. Happens to the best of us. So I'm just pressing it real good. Getting it all pressed down real good. Okay. Pressed. And now we're going to put the circle that we made, the donut is what I call it. We're going to put the donut of Heat and Bond Light on the back of it. Make sure that it's not sticking out anywhere. And we're gonna, it takes about 6 seconds for it to adhere. So you want to slowly press around and adhere it. Make sure it stays at least 6 seconds everywhere. Get it on there really good. I love this stuff. I use it all the time for all kinds of things. But so you are pressing it on there, making sure it's pressed really well. And then when you get done, it'll look something like this. It's stuck to the back of there. You're going to let it dry for a minute. We're also going to do this circle, the center circle. We're going to put that there. Make sure it's not sticking out anywhere really. And we're gonna press it down. Now, I have a heat press, and I could heat press this all together really well once I get it ready on my t-shirt, but that's not what I'm gonna do because I don't feel like messing with my heat press, and I got stuff sitting on my heat press. So, all right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this pad, make sure you got it the right way because you don't want to melt your pad, up underneath your shirt. We are going to center our shirt the best we can. Look, perfect? It's not a perfect world. And if you get it perfect, your body's not perfectly shaped, and then you get it on and it looks wonky. So don't overthink this stuff, y'all. Don't overthink this stuff. Okay, now we're gonna put this on here. We are gonna peel the back off of it. It's not sticky when you first peel it. It's just like some glue that's on this thing. It's not sticky when you first peel it. You're gonna peel it, and then you're gonna get it where you want it. And then you are gonna press it. And you're gonna hold it for at least 6 seconds in each spot. And that's gonna make it easier when you sew, because the material's not going to move underneath you. You could pin it. You could do all kinds of other... This is the best way, I promise you. I've made a couple of these shirts. So we're just ironing it on. Making sure it's good and ironed on. And then we're going to take our center circle piece. Same thing, we're going to peel it off of the back of the... Peel it off the back. Ooh, we might make 10 minutes. So we're going to take it and press it for 6 seconds there in the center. And then we're going to take this to the sewing machine and sew it. And I'll be right back when it's done to show you guys what it looks like, because we're running out of time. All right, it's completely done, and I put it on so that you guys can see what it looks like. Oh, I forgot a little string there. Gotta cut the strings. Make sure you cut all the strings. And it's ready. You can wash it, dry it, do everything you want to it. It's cute. I love it.